Have you ever had the strange sense that you're not fully living your own life? You wake up, you move, you work, you plan, and somehow, even the moments that are supposed to feel free don't. You smile, you speak, you perform, but deep down, there's something missing. Something silent, but undeniable. You may not know what it is, but you know this. You've been chasing, and the chase never ends. People say the answers are out there, in success, in love, in freedom, in peace. So we chase them all. We build our lives like machines to get what we're told we want. But what if? What if the problem isn't what we're chasing? What if the problem is who is doing the chasing? Because here's the secret no one ever tells you. You may be living, but you haven't really arrived. And that's not your fault. No one taught you how. See, from the moment we're born, we're taught to look outward. Outward for validation. Outward for truth. Outward for meaning. But the turning point of every awakened life begins the same way. When you stop asking, what do I need to do? And begin asking, who is it that's doing all this? That question sounds simple, but it opens a door that can never be closed. Because the moment you look inward, not to fix but to observe, you start to notice something shocking. You're not thinking. Thinking is happening. You're not choosing. Choices are arising. You're not living. Life is living you. This realization feels like standing at the edge of a cliff. And yet, there's a strange freedom in it. Because once you see the patterns running you, the impulses, the reactions, the masks, you're no longer only the puppet. You begin to see the strings. And maybe, for the first time, you see the one holding them. But don't get too comfortable, because this is just the beginning. The next question appears almost on its own. If I am not these thoughts, if I am not these patterns, then what am I? And now you're in territory no map can explain, because the answer can't be spoken, only seen, when all else falls away. But most people never get this far. They get scared, they turn back, they try to patch their lives instead of transforming them. But some keep going. And when they do, they discover something strange. There is a space inside you, a silent witness, that has never been hurt, never been broken, never been afraid. It watches, it waits, it holds no opinion, no identity, no need to prove or hide. It's always been there, but you've been too busy trying to be someone to notice the one who's simply aware. And once you touch that space, even for a moment, you realize you were never lost, you were just buried. But don't mistake this for the end of the journey, because now a new challenge arises. When you return to the world, how do you live from that space? How do you speak from it, work from it, love from it? It's one thing to glimpse your essence in silence. It's another to stay rooted in it, when the world keeps pulling you back into noise. This is the art most never master. To be in the world, but not of it. To act without losing the center. It's not withdrawal. It's not detachment. It's presence in the middle of life's chaos. And here's what you'll notice. The more you rest in that center, the less you need to control anything. You stop resisting. You stop forcing. You stop pretending. Because suddenly, you trust, not in a God above you, not in a future that saves you, but in a deeper intelligence flowing through you. Like water finding its path, like breath returning home. You begin to live, not as a doer, but as a vessel. And strangely, everything starts to work. Not because you're trying harder, but because you've stopped blocking what was always trying to flow. But this too raises a final question. If the self is not real, if the mind is not the master, if the effort is not needed, then what is your role in all this? And the answer is simple. Not easy, but simple. Your role is to see clearly, to live truthfully, to remove the noise between you and reality, again and again, until nothing remains but what is. That is the great return. Not to a place, but to your original being. And from there is nothing to seek, nothing to fix, nothing to add. There is only this breath, this stillness, this unspeakable knowing. So the question is not, what more do I need to learn? The question is, what am I finally ready to unlearn? And if that question won't let go of you, it means you've already started.